Hey guys, welcome to my channel and thank you so much for stopping by. So in today's video I'm going to share with you all my high-end products that I have been reaching for a lot during 2020. I recently uploaded a drugstore version of this particular video, like all my favorite products from the drugstore. I will have the video linked in the description bar down below or here on the card button, so please go ahead and check that out. These are the products that are high-end, of course, and that I have been enjoying quite a lot. If you're new to the channel, then please hit the red subscribe button and join the family. And yeah, without further ado, let's get started. The first category is primer, and the primer that I have been enjoying a lot is this Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer over here. This primer, you guys, I mean, it deserves all the attention that it gets. It is such a beautiful primer. The formula is so good. When you apply it, it just makes your skin so much smoother. Like, it feels like a baby's butt. That smooth and that soft. It just makes my makeup long lasting. It just minimizes the appearance of my pores. It just blurs out all my imperfections, my smile lines, my fine lines, my wrinkles. Overall, it is just a great primer, and my foundation just applies beautifully on top of it, and I have been enjoying this particular primer a lot during 2020. Now 2020 was different, so my foundation preference changed a lot because all the masks and all, I needed something that is long lasting, that is transfer proof. And for my foundation, I have been loving this NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. I have the shade Valencia with me. It's a beautiful foundation. It's matte, it's full coverage, it lasts all day long. Like, no matter what, it will last you all day, all night, and it is transfer proof. That is like a big yay for me. Now on the days when I know I'll be wearing my makeup for a really long time, I always reach for this particular foundation. It is just a beautiful, gorgeous foundation. I love it. And the one that I have been reaching for constantly is this Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. Again, it lasts all day long, does not transfer, does not become heavy or cakey. The coverage is insane. It lasts like all day, all night on me. That's the main reason why I have been reaching for these two foundations exclusively. And the next foundation that I've been loving, enjoying, and I have done a full in-depth review of this particular foundation on my channel. You can go ahead and check that out. And the foundation that I'm talking about is this Lorac Pro Soft Matte Foundation. I have the shade 10 Medium. What a beautiful foundation it is. It's liquidy, you know, but you may think it's so liquidy, then how can it give you that coverage? Trust me, just half a pump will cover anything and everything for you. It's full coverage, it's long lasting, it is so lightweight on the skin. You cannot even feel that you are wearing a foundation. Now these two foundations, they are slightly on the heavier side. I mean, when you wear these foundations, people can tell, oh, you are wearing a foundation, and you can always feel that heaviness on your face. But with this formula, you cannot feel anything. It is so lightweight, it is long lasting, transfer proof. When I reviewed this foundation, I tested it with my mask, and the transfer was minimum. This is so good, and I have been enjoying it a lot. For concealer, I have been reaching for this Too Faced Born This Way multi-use concealer. I have the shade Golden Beige and this Tarte Shape Tape concealer a lot. Like this Tarte one, I have the shade Medium, and this Too Faced one, I have the shade Golden Beige. Love both of them. The Too Faced one is hydrating and the Tarte one is slightly on the drier side, but I do not have dry under eyes, so I'm good to go. They are full coverage, they last all day long, they do not crease on me that easily. Whenever I use these two concealers, my under eyes just look flawless, and my overall makeup just looks flawless. And I have been reaching for these two concealers a lot. These are like my ride or die favorite concealers. For loose powder, again it's not a surprise. I have been reaching for this Laura Mercier translucent loose powder a lot. Now there's a reason why it is so hyped up. But according to me, this particular formula is undupable. This is like one of its own kind, and it is so good whenever I bake. Though I do not bake that much, but if I do, it just does not make my under eyes look overly dry or crusty. It just sets my makeup, and you know, with some powders, if you apply too much of it, it becomes patchy and crusty underneath your eyes, but it never happens with this particular powder. It is like my ride or die favorite powder of all time. There is another powder that I have been reaching for constantly, is this Beauty Bakery Flour powder, and this is in the shade Cassava, I believe. This is the yellow one. Love it. It is so finely milled, and it is actually very comparable to the Laura Mercier one. It has a yellow tinge to it, which is really good for brightening up the under eye area. Hope the camera is picking it up. The powder is so supremely fine. The formula, oh my god, they have done a beautiful job with this particular powder. The packaging is so good as well. Love it. Highly recommend it. And for pressed powder, I have been reaching for this Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finishing Powder a lot. I know it is an expensive one, but trust me, it deserves the attention. And I have the shade 2 medium with me. This is what I'm wearing today. It truly gives your makeup an airbrushed finish. Whenever I am using this powder, my makeup just looks so much smoother. It just gives my face that blurred effect, which I absolutely love. Charlotte Tilbury is now available on Nykaa, and if you want to grab just one product from the entire brand, this is the one. Just grab it and you will not regret it. This powder is top notch. And the powder that I have been loving a lot lately, and this is actually a finishing powder, but I like to use it as my setting powder because I have dry skin and I cannot use a mattifying setting powder. And the one that I'm talking about is this Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder, and this is in the shade Dim Light. I like to use this powder to set my entire makeup. It just provides a beautiful, natural, healthy glow to the skin. It sets the makeup beautifully, and it again gives you that airbrushed, flawless finish. It just looks phenomenal. I mean, there is something special about this particular formula. These ambient lighting powders are so good, you guys. If you haven't tried these powders yet, you need to give them a try. I know these are expensive, but trust me, you will not be disappointed. These powders are so good. It just makes your makeup look really flawless, soft, airbrushed. Love it. Highly recommend it. I am more like a powder contour person, but recently I discovered a product and I have been using it constantly. And I'm talking about this Huda Beauty Tanto Contour and Bronzer Cream, and I'm in the shade medium. What a beautiful product it is, you guys. You need to try this particular product ASAP. This product just took me by surprise. This is a cream to powder formula, and when you apply it, it applies beautifully. It's a cream, and when you blend it, it becomes a powder. It lasts all day long. Now you can contour, you can bronze up your face. This particular shade is not too warm toned, not too cool toned, so I can confidently use it for contouring, you know. And if you are using this particular product, I suggest you to do one section at a time, because it's a cream to powder formula, so it sets pretty quickly, and once it sets, it's really hard to blend. So just do one section at a time and you will enjoy this particular product. She has done a beautiful job with this particular product, and it does not disturb my foundation. Like, it does not remove my base, which is another yay. I love it. I highly recommend it. Now for powder contour, I have been loving these two bronzers. This is the Cover FX Monochromatic Bronzer Duo, and this is in the shade Sunkissed Bronze. I love it for contouring because the shade is so beautiful. It is like a perfect shade for my skin tone. The powder is so soft. It just blends beautifully. It's not powdery, it's not patchy at all. And I also use this shimmery side for bronzing up my face, so it's perfect for traveling. You are getting a contour powder and a bronzing powder. Like, if you do not want to use this shimmery side, you can totally skip it, but this contour shade and this particular formula is just top notch. I love it. I highly recommend it. Next to powder contour products that I have been enjoying a lot is this Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Bronzer. This is in the shade Chocolate. Oh my god, you guys, it literally smells like chocolate. It smells delicious. The formula is so good. The formula is really long lasting. Like, you can compare this formula to any cream contour products because the formula is that long lasting. And this particular shade, it's not too warm tone, it's not too cool tone, it's like a perfect contour shade for my skin tone, and it is truly matte. I do not use it for like overall bronzer, but I use it to sculpt out my cheekbones, and it creates that beautiful natural shadow. It lasts all day long. Like, one day I applied it on my arm, I swatched it here, and I took a shower, and then I noticed it was still there, and I was supremely surprised. So you can imagine how long lasting this particular bronzer is. There is another bronzer that I have been loving, is this Anastasia powder bronzer, and I have here the shade Saddle with Me. Again, I have been enjoying this particular bronzer lately. Like, the undertone is just perfection. It's just perfect for contouring my face. I do not use it for like a bronzer. I use it as my contour powder. It works beautifully. It's not patchy, it's not overly powdery. It just creates that beautiful shadow on my face, and it lasts all day long. So those were the contour powders that I have been enjoying a lot. Now for bronzer, I have been enjoying this Hourglass Ambient Lighting Bronzer, and this is the shade, which shade are you? Radiant Bronze Light over here. This is their darkest shade, so they need to like include more shades in this line because the formula is so good. It just creates that beautiful sun-kissed glow on my cheeks. This particular shade is just perfection for me. If you are darker or deeper than my skin tone, then I don't know if it's going to work for you or not, but if you are lighter than me, or if you are my skin tone, this particular shade is just perfection. There is something special about Hourglass formula. Their formula is just top notch, and they are pigmented, they are blendable, they are pigmented, they are buildable. Like, no matter how much you apply, you can never go wrong with this formula. The powders from Hourglass is like, they are the best. They are the best. This bronzer is like my absolute favorite. There are quite a few blushes that I have been enjoying a lot, and these Cover FX blushes, monochromatic blushes, have been my go-to. I love all the colors. Now, depending on the looks I'm wearing, I choose one shade. I mix the matte shade and the shimmer shade together, and I just apply it. The formula is again so good, and this is the shade Warm Honey. I have like 5 of them. Now you can imagine how much I love them. And this is in the shade Spiced Cinnamon. I love the formula. They blend beautifully. They are not powdery, they are not chalky, they are very long lasting, and Cover FX is a clean brand. You have to try these blushes. You know, these blushes are so good and you will not be disappointed. The next blush that I have been loving a lot is this NARS Orgasm X blush over here. This is such a stunning shade. It's a dark coral shade with like golden shimmer in it. This is stunning. I just cannot live without this particular blush. It is a mini one, you know. I will be getting the bigger size if I ever finish this particular cutesy mini blush, I will definitely grab the bigger size. It is a glowy or shimmery blush, so if you have textured skin, then I don't recommend you this particular blush, but I do not have textured skin, so I can confidently use it. The shade is just perfection. It's pigmented, it lasts all day long, and it looks so flattering on my skin tone. Love it, highly recommend it. Next blush that I got, I think it was November or October, and this is the Hourglass blush in the shade At Night. Again, Hourglass formula is just top notch. Talking about this particular shade, it is perfection. It is just perfection. It looks so flattering on my skin tone. It has kind of a brick red undertone. It is just a stunning blush. It looks so good on me. The shade is really flattering, lasts all day long, and it again gives my cheeks that bloody effect because of these powders, you know, over here. It just gives me that nice like blurred effect, and this shade just works fantastic for me. I love it, and I'm planning to get some more shades in this line. These blushes are so good. Though I haven't tried so many highlighters during 2020, but there is one particular high-end highlighter that I have been reaching for constantly, and this is the Becca Champagne Pop. Like, if you want me to throw away all my highlighters and keep just one, I will probably keep this one. First of all, the shade is just perfection for my skin tone, and the formula, it is stunning. It is so smooth, like so buttery smooth. It does not emphasize any texture. It just blends beautifully. It looks so glowy, so smooth, and I am a blinding highlighter person, so it just works beautifully for me. They have a smaller size as well, and Becca is now available on Nykaa. Just give it a shot and you will not be disappointed. Champagne Pop is like my favorite. I have also the shade Opal with me, the mini one, but I prefer Champagne Pop for my skin tone. Next comes setting spray. This has been my go-to, this Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. Now, if you wear mask and if you want your makeup to last longer, this is for you. I have seen a noticeable difference on the way my makeup looks, on the way my makeup lasts. Like when I use this particular setting spray, my makeup lasts all day long. I have personally noticed a significant difference. This is like the best makeup setting spray I have ever tried. So there's a reason why it is so hyped up, because it deserves it. This particular setting spray is top notch. So if you want one high-end setting spray, just give it a go, and you will not be disappointed. It really makes my makeup long lasting. However, there is another setting spray that I have been enjoying quite a lot, and this is the Smashbox Photo Finish Weightless Setting Spray. It makes my makeup transfer proof. I don't know how it does it, don't ask me, but it does. It does make my makeup transfer proof. Whenever I use this particular setting spray and I touch it, it just creates a shield on top of my makeup, and my makeup just does not transfer. It just melts all the powderiness, and it helps with the longevity with my makeup. So these are the two setting sprays that I have been enjoying quite a lot lately. And if you are looking for a high-end setting spray, either this one or this one, just give them a go and you will not be disappointed. My brows, Anastasia Deep Brow Pomade. You guys, this product is again one of its own kind. Like, nothing can beat it, and I have been enjoying this particular brow pomade a lot. I am wearing it today. Like, the formula in this particular brow pomade is top notch. They are creamy, pigmented, smooth, but they do not make your brows look like sticky, you know. It lasts all day long. In short, like, the best brow product I have ever used, and I have been reaching for it constantly. For lipstick, I have been constantly reaching for this Anastasia liquid lipsticks, and this is the shade Allison. I have quite a few of them. There is one which is a beautiful pinkish nude. I think I have a darker red shade. I'm just showing you the formula. The formula is matte. Previously they used to be really dry, crusty, matte, but they have changed the formula. Now it is really smooth, comfortable on the lips. They are transfer proof, matte but comfortable. So that's why I have been reaching for these particular lipsticks a lot, because with the mask and all, I do not want my lipsticks to transfer. And there is another lipstick color as well as formula that I have been reaching for constantly, and this is the MAC Retro Matte liquid lipstick, and this is in the shade Dance With Me. First of all, the formula here is top notch. It is again matte, very pigmented, extremely long lasting. I wore this particular lipstick at 7 a.m. in the morning. We went to Pensacola. I wore mask and all. It was a beach holiday. We were having fun, and we returned at around 11 p.m. at night, and it was intact. Like with the food, with the mask and everything, it just survived everything. Like at 11 p.m. at night, I was looking at the mirror and it was vibrant, as if I just applied the lipstick. That's how long lasting these particular lipsticks are. The shade is just perfection. The shade is very unique. It's like a raspberry red color. It's a perfect blend between a pink lipstick and a red lipstick, and I haven't found a single lipstick in my collection that is even closer to this particular shade. Love the shade, love the formula. I have been wearing these lipsticks during this fall and winter a lot. For eyeshadows, there are 3 eyeshadow palettes that I have been reaching for constantly, and I'm talking about this Too Faced Chocolate Gold palette, this Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette, and this Soft Glam palette. Actually, I have been reaching for the Soft Glam palette more than the Modern Renaissance one, because this is like my kind of shades, like these nude shades. You can create so many looks with these shades. The mattes are pigmented but very smooth. They blend beautifully. The shimmers really pack a punch. The shimmers just look fantastic on my eyelids. So during the mask and all, I really prefer to wear a really smoked out, intense smoky eyes, and I wear spectacles. So intense smoky eyes just look beautiful with spectacles. I have been reaching for this Anastasia Soft Glam palette a lot for like my day-to-day wear, and the days when I want a little pop of color on my eyelids, I have been reaching for this Too Faced one. The formula is again so good. I am currently wearing it on my eyelids. The formula, the mattes, the shimmers, everything is just so beautiful. Like look at that gold, look at that purple, or this green. Oh my god, they are just so beautiful. They smell like chocolate, let me tell you. They literally smell like chocolate. So yeah, these are the 3 high-end eyeshadow palettes that I have been reaching for constantly. The formula in each of them are so good, and if you grab these particular eyeshadow palettes, you will enjoy them as much as I do. They are just so good. So yeah, that's it for this video, and these are the high-end products that I have been reaching for constantly during 2020. Please let me know your thoughts about all these products. If you have tried them, your experience, if you like it, if you do not like it, and if you do not like it, then why you do not like it. I would love to hear it from you guys, so please let me know in the comment section down below. And I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and I hope this video was helpful for you. If you did, then please hit the like button and please subscribe to my channel. And if you are not following me on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter, then please do follow me there. All the links will be given in the description bar down below as well, so please go ahead and check that out. All the products that I mentioned in this video will be mentioned in the description bar down below for your convenience. So yes, see you soon in my next one. Till then, bye and take care. Mwah. Bye.